Crusader Kings 2, Tywin Lannister's Legacy? Oh yeah, I think that was the name I wanted to have for the series, was Tywin's Legacy. And last episode, we left off, essentially, what would you call it? Calling in all of our favors and starting the Independence, what is this war called? Westerlander League Independence War. Yes, we created a secret league of Lord Paramount's regions around Westeros, all pretty much striving for the same thing, and that is independence from the Iron Throne. Now, when we started doing this, my goal was to get every single region in our pocket, and pretty much willing to rebel. It didn't quite work out as planned, as King Aerys wasn't quite as incompetent as I was hoping he would be. And he essentially got to a few, and I think maybe just 3 Lord Paramounts, and pretty much said, yeah, we know you're conspiring, or even if you're not, don't think about it because bad things will happen to you. And so because of that, Dorne, the Reach, and the North are not joining us in this war. Kind of a problem, because when we win, and we will win this independence war, is, they're not going to be independent. They're going to be part of the Iron Throne. So the Iron Throne will have the Crown Lands, the Reach, probably Dorne, and the North. And they're going to use that to start attacking the Vale, the Trident, the West, the Iron Isles, and the Stormlands, as we will all be independent monarchs. So Tywin Lannister, like, the struggle's just beginning. Like, this is only episode 3, and it looks like we're already going to achieve independence, but to keep independence, that's going to be a whole nother thing right there. I'm not really sure what we can do. There might be ways we can get independence for these, like maybe for the Reach, if we can get some people from the Reach to come to our court in the Rock, and then we essentially attack the Iron Throne for their claim on the Reach, and then maybe they'll become independent. I'm not really sure how that works, but we were so prepared for this that we have an army of 20,000 men already standing outside the capital, sieging it. Who's it led by? Sir Colin Florent, who is a siege leader. So by essentially making this early move before the war even begins, we shut down 5,500 men. How many soldiers do you have? It says he has almost 18,000. That's because it's taking into account Dorne. I'm not sure why Lady Paramount Lorenza is fighting for the king. I think maybe he's got something on her, like maybe a hostage or something, maybe some blackmail, because she hates the king. Yeah, revoked my royal privilege, legalized thraldom, discouraged from factionalism. This is something I should have looked at earlier. When does that expire? 82, 81. Oh, not for like 4 or 5 years. I mean, so yeah, she's fighting for the crown. I don't really know why. I wish she wasn't. The Reach is sitting this one out, as is the North. The North. We can see that Lord Paramount Mace is betrothed to Lady Marion. And Lord Paramount Rickard is also sitting this one out. We are allied with him. And Lady Lyanna is married or betrothed to our brother. And Lady Serena is betrothed to our son, Jonas Lannister. So what we can do is just kind of wait right now. I think we're still focusing on business. Yes, try to get that money. So we're going to be sitting in Casterly Rock getting that money. I'm wondering if maybe we shouldn't tell our allies to do something. Maybe tell our allies to hunt down the enemy, perhaps? Allies in war. Yeah, hunt enemies. Don't worry about sieging anything. We've got Storm King Stefan, our friend, Iron King Quellen, King Hoster Tully, and King John II. I like it. And we will be King Tywin Lannister of the Rock. Yeah, I don't really want them to pile on top of King's Landing. I want them to hunt down our enemies. What are we getting a 12% war score for? The attacker controls all their holdings. We get a war score over time. You are done, Aerys. So it's pretty much just the Crown Lands and Dorne. Everyone else is either neutral or on our side. Now, I would consider doing an expand realm by conquest and taking over the Iron Throne in a mad bid to dissolve the Iron Throne altogether, but the game won't allow us to do that because the Iron Throne is considered an Empire tier title, and you can't dissolve a higher title than the one you already have. So if we invaded the Iron Throne, we would become essentially ruler of the Iron Throne, which some of you have suggested for Tywin to become ruler of the Iron Throne. I think I'd like to see Tywin take over all of Westeros. Oh, did I call him Tyler? King Tywin Lannister, I would like to see take over all of Westeros, but not under the banner of the Iron Throne, but under the banner of House Lannister. There, shit. We won't be able to do that within Tywin's lifetime, though. Which means his children would be responsible for expanding the realm. Which, if that is the case, while this war is going on, I need to make sure that my children are being trained well. Has a greater fighting skill than Billy Shales. Okay. Your guardian is us. Okay, so we can decide how Billy will progress. And there's also Marion. She's a Cash to the Rock still, right? Yes. And then Jonas is being educated by Kevin. I kind of want Jonas to be honorable, because Jonas is going to have claims to the Rock, and I don't want him to use the support of the North to push his claim. And then Nick Casperson is also being trained by our brother Kevin. Great. Placate him with flattery. I thought it said placate him with flirting or something. Yeah, I'll flirt with him. Oh, dude, this is what I was afraid of. I called this before we started the war. News from the Battle of Fellowwood, my lord. Your friend Storm King Stefan Baratheon has been slain. He was killed in direct single combat by the enemy commander Renee the Kingslayer. I'm sorry. This is my Godsmacked face. Storm King Stefan was killed by a peasant leader. A peasant leader who's a poor fighter. Storm King Stefan was a trained fighter and was strong, and he got wrecked by a peasant. That seems really weird to me. That seems really weird. I know there's always a chance for these things to happen, but this seems really, really weird. Now what happens now? Does the Stormlands withdraw support? Are they no longer supporting us? It is Robert, though. Is he in our war still? He is still in the war. Okay. But now Robert Baratheon. The first time we did our Independence League war, Robert Baratheon died. He was beheaded by King Aerys. But now Storm King Robert is here. Let's send him some gold. Let him know that Tywin sends his regards. Could we arrange a marriage? Why is it suggesting Sir Stafford Lannister? We have no children for him to marry. Oh, no. No, Marion's already marrying the Mace, so, I mean, the reach is really important to us. Yeah, send some gold to him. Let him know, along with the Raven, letting him know that, we were dear friends with his father, and we hope the best for him. I wish that was a way you could do that, like send a consolation or some shit like that. Alright, well, the capital's gonna fall. Where is the king? Leading troops. Ah, he's down here. My lord, his grace, King Aerys, is taking his last breath. He was killed in personal combat by Sir Harwood of Storm's Drum. Sir Harwood the Kingslayer. Now see, he was a skilled fighter, so that makes sense. Okay, Sir Harwood the Kingslayer. Cool. Long live the king! And now it is King Rhaegar now that we are fighting. Oof. And Rhaela is pregnant again. Look, there's Rhaelenor, Princess Rhaelenor, Prince Meleys, Prince Jaehaerys, Shaena Targaryen, who's a stillborn. Okay. And the king is yet currently unmarried. Long live the king! Now we have to fight King Rhaegar. Your friend King Aerys has been slain. We're losing a lot of friends. Oh, that sucks. We gotta make more. Interesting. Okay. King is dead. And we will win. We will win this war. What are they doing? Attacking Storm King Robert. In Mace's claim on Night Song. Okay. Alright, so the Tyrells are doing what Tyrells do, and they're they're making moves into the Stormlands, which kind of weakens my Stormland allies. I'm still trying to sway Hoster Tully for some reason. Robert will be coming of age here soon, and we can start swaying him. It's a shame I have no Lannister he can marry. All right, we almost got this. We win. We win. Should we take King's Landing? Or should we just press our claim now? How many armies do they have left? She has 16,000. How many armies does Rhaegar have? 12,000. We have them vastly outnumbered. I kind of feel like we need to take King's Landing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take King's Landing. I've managed to sow distrust between Commander Malcolm and his liege, King Rhaegar. Excellent. We have the Iron Islanders, we have the Valemen, we have the Riverlanders. Holy shit. King Rhaegar, it's not really King Rhaegar's fault. It's his father's fault, Aerys. Aerys was a giant loser. Ooh. Lacks in education. Okay, this is really, really, really important. This is super duper important because Billy Shells is most likely going to be the future King of the Rock. Who is betrothed to Princess Lysa. Children might have red hair. Golden red, golden red. Just like the colors of House Lannister. Nice. But I'm thinking Tywin is a brilliant steward, and being able to get money is always great. But if my experience in the Bleeding Years, playing as an independent King of the Rock has taught me anything, levies are the most important thing ever. The one thing that keeps you independent in that time period is just soldiers. It doesn't matter about how much money you make, especially for the Rock, because the Rock, we have a lot of gold mines, and unlike Game of Thrones, gold mines don't run out. So it's just a constant bonus to money that we get. So we can put our focuses elsewhere. So we can focus on becoming a very martial and kind of steward-like faction. We probably won't be doing a lot of intrigue, which isn't really House Lannister's way. Yeah, because you see, King Lan the Clever, founder of House Lannister, was a genius elusive shadow. Yeah. But if Billy wants to keep the Rock independent, he's going to have to go into military. Actually, he would be insane in intrigue. No, let's go here. He doesn't take any bonuses or penalties, but this will give him a military background, which he can then increase over time, which gives us more levies as well. How is your... He's attractive. Great. Great. That should help with diplomacy. Okay. Martial it is. We will turn the Rock into a martial faction. And then Marion is going to be the wife of Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell. Now, she will be going to his court, and she'll be having his children. So for all intents and purposes, she's going to be working for the Tyrells. I'm almost thinking about making her into an intrigue character. Because when Billy takes over as King of the Rock, his sister, his twin sister, will be, Lady Paramount of the Reach? Yeah, because I don't think Mace is going to become independent. That's kind of shit. We're going to make her intrigue, because if we ever need to plot against House Tyrell and the Reach, she'll be there, no doubt, on our side. Here's hoping. Here's hoping Mace Tyrell doesn't turn her against her own family. And then Jonas, you're getting up there. One more year and you'll be able to train. Okay. And then we get to pick what kind of education we want for our son. We want only the best. Which will put him, I think, at 11 learning. And then there's Marion. This is going to bankrupt us. Well, nearly. Nearly bankrupt us. Alright, does that change? It should change. What the hell? Why is it not changing? Right to express consternation. I will use my diplomacy to win him over. We would like to back our plot to kill Jojen Marsh. Nope, not going to do it. Now has his... Okay, his learning has been increased to 11, as has Marion. Excellent. And King's Landing will fall. Actually, in some time. We could assault it. We could, and we're still making the monies. I like it. Oh, God, my eyeball. Oh, young Marion is more and more becoming known for her great bravery. Good for her. I've noticed the pitiful state of my brother, Lord Girion. Uh-oh. It's just a mild illness. It's mild. Mild at best. He's been skillfully treated. Good Good job for our Maester. All right, get 2.1. Assault! Wow. So you've seen it here, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it here. It had only 2.9%. No, it was less than that. It was 2.1% left before the castle was going to collapse. And then we assaulted it. And their morale went all the way back up to 100% and decimated our forces. Our levies were not our personal, not our personal levies, but our vassals' levies were utterly decimated. That seems like a lot of bullshit to me. That seems quite ridiculous. We still win the war, but that assault on King's Landing was humiliating and very, very, very annoying. We have won our struggle for independence and are now titled King of the Westerlands. So that's something that I need to remember in the future, is that even if the morale of the defenders gets down to like 1% and you're at 100, if you assault, the game can and will fuck you, and it will destroy your armies and let them go back to 100. It's magical. It's magical. What is the fort level here? 9. Only 9. Yeah, I call a lot of bullshit there. I call a lot of bullshit. Really annoying. Really, really, really annoying, but it is what it is. We need money. We need gold. We also need to proclaim ourselves of Cash to the Rock. Proclaim Kingdom of the Rock. We are now King Tywin of the Rock. Of the Rock. All hail his grace Tywin of the House Lannister, first of his name, King of the Rock and the Westerlands, Lord of Castle Rock, Shield Lannisport, and Protector of the Realm. All hail the King of the Rock. And I want to make sure we're still allied to the other kings. Good. Good, good, good. Our cousin is still married to King Hostateli. Lord Paramount Mace is offered to join war. No. No, 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 no. You know what I might even do? And this might be bad. But Lord Paramount Mace, he didn't join us. He didn't join us. So what I think I might do is I might break the betrothal and arrange that Princess Marion, who was named after Marion Baratheon, and betroth her to Storm King Robert of the Stormlands before he marries somebody. So we would have an ally here, an ally here, an ally here, and no ally there, no ally there. Can't really have an ally here. Are you sure we can't? We could also betroth Marion to, the Iron Isles. I think we plan on invading them, though. Yeah, see? As King Robert is the only other king here in the realm, we need all of the independent kings on the same page. And because Lord Paramount Mace is not going to be independent, I will dissolve that, or if they have no, if they have children, no, break it. Break that, and then go ahead and arrange a marriage between Robert and Tyshaira? No. How about betrothal between you and Marion? He will agree. He really likes Tywin. He likes the age of Princess Marion. He likes her skills. He likes the prestige effects. He's concerned politically, but he just likes Tywin too much. So we'll arrange that, and we'll ally with the Stormlands. It was a lot of talk, but it was worth it. Sweet. I feel bad for our vassals. I have decided to accept your suggestion. Then will you accept an alliance? No. He really likes Tywin. He has the same interests. That's good. But he's concerned. He's concerned politically. I don't like that. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Let's not do that right now. We need to get crowned. And we want it to be an amazing coronation, so we need about 250 gold. Okay. But we still have allies all over the Reach. Distinguished King Tywin, I wish to formally invite you to my court for a period of festivities leading up to my coronation. Why do you not hate us? Defeated me, medium realm authority. I must decline. You are an abomination. Alright. Disband the rest of our troops. What? Okay, yeah, our forces are pretty fucked up at the moment. It's all because of that bullshit with King's Landing. Ah, Melissa Lannister. Nice. So we're going to try to get crowned. And I think also what I want to do is fabricate claims. What is your highest title? Lordship of Highgarden. Kingdom of the Reach. King Hoster has passed away. Oh, shit. It is Catelyn. She is... Would you like to have a non-aggression pact? Oh, no. Oh, no. We have lost our ties to the... but, I mean, your sister. If she were to die, though. If she were to die... Okay, hold on. If Queen Catelyn were to perish before she has children, Lysa, the future wife of our heir, Billy Shales Lannister, would take over the Trident, which means their children would rule the Rock and the Trident one day. It's gonna be hard. Declare war. Slave raid. Why slave raid? Oh my goodness, because slavery has been legalized. I think Tywin's first move would be to abolish slavery. I think that's what we're gonna do. And this should endear our vassals to us. Mostly. Alright, let's get our council set up. Sir Axel Florent, you have a claim on the Kingdom of the Reach. Can be pressed in war. We are in a non-aggression pact with him. Now, why this would be good for us is that if, Orton Florent were betrothed to you matrilineally. Okay, so you might be thinking, why would I want to do this? Now, see, here's where we really could have done some... God damn it. Sorry, the plots in my mind are just unfolding, and I can barely keep up with them. If Orton Florent were betrothed to Marion Lannister in a matrilineal marriage, then that means when Tywin's dead and Billy Shales Lannister takes over the Rock, his twin sister's children would be Lannisters who rule in the Reach. That wouldn't really work for us. Prince Billy Shales right now, if we can kill Catelyn Tully, secures the Trident. If Billy Shales were married to, Lady Mina, then their children would have claims on the Reach, if not become the de facto rulers in and of themselves. Since Mace has no children, Mina would take over. Okay. Invite to court. Oh my god. Oh my god! If we invite her to our court, and Tywin seduces her, and she gets pregnant... and Sir Garrett Flowers actually believes it's his, there could be secret Lannisters ruling in the Reach. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Annette Tyrell, Lord Goth, and Lenora Hill. So does she have blonde hair and green eyes? She's a baby, though. Oh, there's too many plots. There's too many plots. How would we even... I don't even know. How would we kill Catelyn Tully? How would we even kill her? Our levies are raising up quickly. I like it. Well, our vassals' levies, that is. We're helping them rebuild. To the commanding king, King Tywin, the insidious Esteporian traitors, I will not take sides. Can I attack you? Slave raid. Demand the return of an artifact. The crown of the Rook. How many troops do you have, and how many alliances do you have? You have a non-aggression pact with Larisa Martell, who actually likes you. You have 37,000 men. We do not have the men. We do not have the men. How's the voting going? 4 in favor. Ooh, there's an empty seat. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My council, yeah, there's an empty spot. Let's get Roland, Lord Roland Crakehall, and we've got Sir Axel Florent here, who I thought if we could somehow get one of his children to marry into the royal family, then we'd be able to press our claims on the Reach. I don't see that happening. Master of Laws, if you could... Reputation repaired. I don't really need my reputation repaired. Improve relations with the Lord. The Stormlands, the Reach. The Reach isn't independent, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Albert Aaron. It's the Trident that I want to get on my side the most. We really need to get Catelyn Tully out of here. Her regent is Lord Walder the Spider? Great. Great. This will probably be a mistake, but I really want to start sowing dissent in Riverrun. I need her vassals to turn on Catelyn and to accept Lysa as their true queen. You're training the troops, you're collecting the taxes, you're scheming, and you're doing charity. Minor titles. Queen Joanna is our regent. Good. Paramount Knight. We'll go to Lord Leo of Goldshire. King's Justice. We'll go to Colin. We want him to stay. We don't want him to leave. Alright. Cool. Keep the timer going. Gather that gold. Gather that money. Known plots. Kill Jojen Marsh. I don't incite Lord Adam to revolt. That's not nice. That's not nice. Threats. Okay. Who are we trying to are we swaying anyone? Probably not. Go ahead and sway Robert. Turn him into our friend. Robert Baratheon. Can't sway her. I don't even want to, in all honesty. I don't even want to. Well, I mean, if we're friends with Robert, could we not offer to join his war? No, we can't. No, we can't, because we have a non-aggression pact with, See, Lady Jana is married to our brother Girion. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Tywin, can you change your focus? You can. Oh, Jesus. So, if we did seduce Lady Mina, what are the odds that her husband would find out? Is he trusting? He's not trusting. He is honest, ambitious, arbitrary. Sir Garrett Flowers. She might even tell him that it would be it wouldn't be her. It wouldn't be his. But if Mace doesn't marry, then the Lannisters will have infiltrated will have infiltrated the royal Tyrell family. King Tywin. I don't think he likes the idea of cheating on his wife, but it's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. I shall bring my seduction skills to bear on Mina until I have wrapped her around my finger. This is probably where things begin to go downhill. Is normally when I start seducing people, that's when shit goes down the drain. All right. Still have a lot of alliances, though. Okay. We're getting there. I think I'll end the episode when we get our official coronation. Young Billy Shales loves keeping things in order and patiently spends time on it. I should help guide him in the right direction. Chance of him becoming diligent. He loses fussy, gains patient. Well, I mean, patient and diligent are both great traits. Except patience reduces his fear. But this is only a chance. He might not get anything at all. So let's make him patient. As we are also patient. Excellent. Would you be willing to come here? No, would be a hostage and a for power. Indeed. The rock, the trident. I need more practice. Let's sway Lady Mina. Or maybe that's a waste. I need more practice. Let's keep trying. And we'll keep swaying you, Stannis Baratheon. Would you like to be betrothed to a Lannister? He would! And she's very young. Very young. How about Serena Lannister? No, he doesn't like her. He wants our niece, though. Okay. I sent Mina a beautiful necklace and had her room covered with wildflowers. The gamut seems to have paid off, for I found a magnificent new saddle with her embossed seal in the stables. Okay. Nothing like a little bit of courting. Asked to leave court, assemble a mercenary company, kidnap him. I don't really want to kidnap him. Grant a landed title. Let's not do that. Oh, our demesne is quite large. Oh, yes. I decide to accept your suggestion of a betrothal. So, Robert Baratheon and Stannis are both marrying, Lannisters. I like it. But he will not form an alliance. They'll keep swaying him. There's no more Renly, but is now Prince Quentyn. Organize the ceremony. How much will this cost? Let's find out. The time has finally come for me to be officially recognized as King of the Rock. In order to do this, I will need the support of the faith, but convincing authoritative members will neither be easy nor cheap. To begin the preparations, I should find a priest willing to crown me. Only the High Septon is fit to crown me. We will write a letter asking him to crown us King of the Rock. I'm sure he'll accept, as we are Tywin. Your daughter, Marion, always follows the rules and refuses to cheat. She is honorable. She won't be held back by such foolish things. I kind of want her to be honorable, because I'm sure she'll get claims on the Rock, and I want her to not use them. So it's weird. She's going to be honorable, but also trained in intrigue. It's probably just going to make her a really balanced character. Chanced upon Mina alone. Confess my love. Okay, so I think confess my love is if she's younger than 21, which she is. So let's just make a lewd suggestion. She backed away. She backed away. To the excellent King Tywin of the Rock, I should be honored to officiate His Grace's coronation. Marvelous. Now that I have a distinguished member of the faith to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much do I wish to spend for the ceremony. It shall be an extravagant ceremony. It shall be, because, I mean, we are showing off the wealth and power of House Lannister. I'm afraid I have to decline your invitation. I didn't invite you. Why would I invite you? You abomination of incest. Only a few more days remain before I am crowned king before the gods and all my subjects. Excellent. High Septon whatever that is, presence for my upcoming coronation has lured an entire flock of scholars and theologians in my court. While most of them keep their distance from the nobility, I have had the chance to overhear a few of them discussing about the most intriguing metaphysical subjects during the evening. I'll keep listening to them in the shadows. I will join the conversation. Learning is kind of useless right now for Tywin, so we'll just go with more intrigue. Organizing such a great ceremony has given me the chance to know better some of my vassals. Maintaining healthy relationships with all my subjects is fundamental to ensure the future stability and prosperity of my realm. Lord Robert in particular seems like a man I could really trust. Could we be friends? Excellent. Friendship is the way to winning the game. If you didn't know that already, the strategy is make everybody your friend. Or kill them. That also works. Young Marion is showing strong tendencies towards prideful behavior. I'd like her to be proud, not ambitious. The target of my amorous attentions, Mina, simply never seems to be around. Why is that? Why? On a journey. Why? Lady Mina, you will be mine. Coronation of King Tywin. I kneel before High Septon as hosts of lords surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me before placing the crown upon my head and proclaiming me King of the Rock by grace of the gods. It's not the crown of the Rock, but you give us time, we'll get it back. We will get it back. 41k soldiers! But how many allies do we have? I have Jon Arryn, King of Mountain and Vale. Apparently he's the only king I have on my side now. Ooh. I am finally and truly king. And the King of the Rock now sits upon the rocky throne. I don't know what kind of throne they have in Casterly Rock. I like to imagine it's big and gold and has lots of lions. The Golden Lion Throne of Casterly Rock. We have done it. We have become independent. Unfortunately, not all regions of Westeros followed in our, followed followed our path, some still remain firm vassals of the Iron Throne, and that will be a problem. We must find a way to break them apart. Break them apart. We also probably need to invade the Iron Isles. We need to get control of the Trident, because Catelyn Tully does not like us. And it's kind of a problem. We need to get rid of her. And we're seducing Lady Mina because we might be able to usurp the royal family of House Tyrell and make the most secret Lannisters. And we need to get an alliance with the Stormlands. So we've got a lot of stuff that we got to do as we go forward. I don't know if the series is going to end when King Tywin dies. If we don't put a cap on it, though, it could literally just go for forever. And I don't want this to be a series that takes, you know, a year to finish, because I'm sure you guys want to see different stuff for CK2. I know I would. So we might just see how far we can get with just King Tywin. Blackmail the vassal? No! No! I'm pretending a festive outing with Mina. I will flirt with her discreetly. And she liked it! Yes, but, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all from me. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been the Golden King Tywin of the House Lannister. And until next time, I will see you all later.